Yes. We are returning to Scarlet Hollow, episode 1, Monday, even though I just said it was Tuesday. But yes. We started this game yesterday. Um, it's a visual novel horror game that's on Kickstarter right now. The first episode's been released on Steam for free. So we're trying it out. Um, I've been enjoying it so far. Um, we're meeting interesting characters, beautiful art style, lovely music, as I hope you can hear. Yeah, and I wanted to get back to it. Want to see how it goes. Now, I don't think this is the longest game, being, episode 1 of the entire game. So I don't know how long it'll go, stream-wise. But if it ends early, we'll switch off to something. We'll make something fun happen. But yeah, until then, let's get back to it. We are going to load our game, and we are down here. Yeah, just a little recap. We are Acrylicbased. We've gone to Scarlet Hollow, which is a old mining town. Because our aunt has died. Our estranged aunt, I should say. I guess our mother and her sister had a breaking up of some sort, falling out, as you would say, and she just left that family behind. And yeah, we don't know anything what's going on, but we've came for the funeral. We met our cousin Tabitha, who's kind of surly, kind of icy, but we're we did our best, and I think we're melting that ice a little bit. We've gone into town. We met this young lady and her pug. Um, we had some coffee. We had a biscuit. We found out she's like a legendary monster, not a hunter, but an investigator of the paranormal, sort of, urban legend creatures, Bigfoots, that sort of thing. And she invited us to go along on a journey. One of her, YouTube recordings. We were looking for a skunk ape in the forest. And hello, Lady Kaiserin. Meowie meowie to you. And also Asuna. Yeah, you popped in early. Social appropriate greetings to you as well. Hope you're both doing well. And yeah, let's get back to it. It hasn't been a very cold. Sorry, let's start off my reading with fumbling my words. It hasn't been very cold when it hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dipped closer. Oh, we got let's just get Steam. There we go. Thank you, Steam. Thank you for letting everyone know who's playing what. Let's try this again. Third time, fourth time's a charm. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dipped closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow. And as you see your situation with renewed clarity, you're in a new place, far from civilization, people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of a monster. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great thing to do. I mean, even someone you first meet seems really nice. Don't go into a dark forest right away. Oh, things alright. I'm gonna pause my Steam preview is acting weird. Gonna pause that. How much coffee is too much coffee? One can never know. Let me know if you find the answer to that, Lady Kaiserin. You feel. What do I feel? Oh, I get a list. Does the coffee weigh more than you? That could be an issue. But what if you're like a boa constrictor type coffee ingester? You can drink 3 times your body weight in coffee, and you just stay awake for 3 weeks until you burn off that coffee. You feel more alive than you've been for years. Strangely calm, tense, unsettling, nothing. So this is kind of odd about the game is I don't really know anything about myself. Beyond the fact that I am apparently really good at lying. But I mean, I don't really know how I feel about all this. I don't know what my life's been like. Um, but I mean, we met a nice person. The townspeople seem to be accepting of us. You know, even though there's been rumors about us, you know, small town rumors, but they seem to be good about this. And we got this little pug dog here. We'll be more alive than you've been in years. You feel alive. A fall breeze passes through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun, painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. You apologize for my reading. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were mystical creatures to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly into this world. Oh, careful what you ask for. Oh, gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. Isn't that how the weather is? You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet. Until next summer, which just always finds a way to be much worse. Winters are kind of the same way. It's just nice to feel chill in the air and see the leaves change. Like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Bella's being all poetic. Her little pug friend is just having an adventure. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Like ghosts or whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen in this woods? Let's move on. I think we're gonna avoid the negative. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in these woods? Come on, Steam. I know I can deactivate that. I did it before, then I had to reinstall Steam. What's the weirdest thing you've seen in these woods, other than cryptids? Related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. So I'm not sure if that counts as weird anymore. Is that a thing that happens? Are deer going around eating birds? Oh, Tennis Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it. So you could barely tell what was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much had been compressed. But you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in the air. Okay. Hey, Nightbot. How is being a bot today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for promoting my Discord. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Garbage Island. Let's ask about, do you hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Because this is a horror game. We haven't seen any horror yet. You kind of want to know where the playing level is. You ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing. Yeah, for sure. Used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. Well, I'm not expecting too much of a spooks at this point, because it's like episode 1 of, I'm guessing, 7 episodes. And, you know, horror movies don't really start off until, you know, a little ways in, right? But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in the old house getting worked up over gusts of wind or creaky floorboards. Oh, what are you up to? Doing some sniffing? When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with the cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, I can't rule out the possibility that there are really... Sorry. Can't rule off the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Oh. Werewolves, I kind of lumped them in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually were-people out there who turn into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptids. As for demons, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. But let's hope all that's just bunk. Am I right? So, yeah, let's forget about the demons. Let's go about aliens. What do you think about, aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely visited Earth. Like I believe in aliens more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. That's good logic. See, that's what the government wants you to think. I'm skeptical. I'm gonna go for we're having a good chemistry, good time. Heck yeah, aliens are real. Nice. I knew we had a connection. Ha ha. Your dog looks a little spooked right now. I know somebody who heard stories from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. Suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. You could see cows in the fields, birds in the sky, then this metallic-like egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. Passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his, pinkies. It was like it had never been there. It was just smooth skin where the pinky should be. Oh my. Oh, aliens. I know, it's secondhand source. There's plenty more like it. And if they are true... Yeah, let's... I'm convinced. Makes sense to me. Well, else could be. For sure. And even if this one's hogwash, there's lots of evidence out there. Are you really expecting to find anything? Let's do this. See what our expectations are for tonight. What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain A mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Did you hear that? Uh-oh. Oh no! It's a skunk ape! It's right behind you. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Sorry. I was being jumpy. Duke, I thought you were. Some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie. Just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with ya? Wait a second, Dick. You aren't. Is that? Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Sounds an awful lot like Tabitha. I wonder if there's a connection. Another stranger. Another opportunity for a salty introduction. I could give Duke my boiled peanuts. Here. You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It grows quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack. Like the scent of old beer. You're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Boiled peanuts from your backpack. No, I'm set, thank you. Yeah, a guy on a bus gave us these peanuts. Now, both of y'all, head on back to town, you hear? Best to steer clear of this area tonight. Oh. Skunk ape. I'm out here dealing with my own critter. It won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? See anything like that recently? She's pretty excited. Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put the damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Yeah, we could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I've learned from the best. That you did. But I've yet to see a shred of proof that you're listened to any of it. Way you tromp around the woods at night, yelling about chunkabungas, or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week. Can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Oh, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever hell that is. I know exactly what it is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those son of a bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find one in any one night of tracking. I know for a fact that's what we're getting. That's what's getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. That's so long ago. Even those were iffy. Those 90s lions. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts. has been 100% confirmed. Yet, Appalachian cougars, some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments that people posting on your video, calling me all kinds of names, just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. I can lie and say, okay, we'll go home. But we were here first. If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, Duke, kill the mountain lion. Need to buy more chickens. Big city talk. Don't butt in. Does this between Duke and Stella? We'll use our lying powers. I mean, I don't know. I think mountain lions can get all over the place. But I also wouldn't hunt a mountain lion at night in a forest. They have big claws and teeth, and they bite. Okay, we'll go home. Okay, we'll go home. Wink, wink. What? Good. Glad you got some sense. Stella needs someone like that around. But I got a film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening, so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. Who knows what that'll mean for my career. Aw. No, Stella, we should leave, wink, wink. We should leave and we shouldn't come back, wink. You turn... Oh, there we go. You turn and wink at Stella, subtly as you can. She immediately picks up on what you're putting down. Alright, Duke. Maybe you got a point. Come on, Acrylicbased. Let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you finally seen some sense, Stella. You two run along and stay safe. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to talk with you anymore. Well played, Acrylicbased. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're just going back to town. This is how we got shot. Now come on, I know how we can loop around without him noticing. La la la. Yeah, we sure fooled him. Can we go back to town? We'll just follow Stella. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. What could go wrong? Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Hands you the camera and takes position. Hydrate. Remember to hydrate before your YouTube videos. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Acrylicbased, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern eastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Aw, that's really cute. I can take the camera off your hand now. We'll be able to start the tracking scene once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, We get to take in this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? It's breathtaking. Actually, haven't been looking. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. Got the city at comment. I've seen better. Not a fan of bugs. It's breathtaking. The air is so clean and fresh. Feel like I'm breathing it for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas. And it's getting old saying wow to the empty expanse every time I come out here. Oh, Gretchen. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Of course, everyone knows WoW stands for World of Warcraft. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Uh-oh. Oh no, the skunk cake has found us. Duke back with his shotgun. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to say that. I kind of want to say this like all the time in regular existence. Oh no, the skunk cake has found us. Now it is we who are the hunted. And still being dramatic. Haha, I wish. That just sounds like deer. That's just a sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about the scary predator. Like us. Let's check it out. Let's go towards the scared deer. Don't go towards scared deer. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the forest, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh. A single deer remains behind, staring down the light of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. It's got, like, something going on. And then it's gone. Looked like it had, like, a tumor going on it. Geez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. She's tiny and a pug. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping out of her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Aw, potato dog. Why do you bring her with you? No, we need Gretchen. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Now let's ask about the deer. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. Or a little on. Bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of. They just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. I mean, I guess I could ask about the Gretchen thing. Why do you bring Gretchen here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Actually, I find her be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, but I can't hold it against her. Aw. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health. But here she is, running around in the woods at 17. That's true. I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped her a lot in that regards. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretchen? Or Gretch, sorry. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break, fuel up, then we'll get right into the night activities. I got all the best trail snacks. I got peanuts. Oh, that's good stuff. Let's just settle down to rest. Stella breaks open her bag of assorted snacks. I don't have to. Ooh, take the trail mix, extra M&Ms, snack bar, apricots, sesame sticks. Come on, you go for the M&Ms. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. Never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own. Make sure it has the best stuff. I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Interesting. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide by raisins. Oh. Yes, finally someone who gets it. Raisins for life. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all good. It's all bad. It's all food. Silently tear into it. We'll agree with her. I personally have no issues with raisins. Yes, finally, someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. A curse on all raisins and raisin kind. California raisins deserve to be wrapped in the 80s forever. Definitely, any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste of trail mix. Ha ha ha. Yay. Remember to hydrate when you're eating trail mix. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of the evening wildlife wash over you. So tell me, what's it like in Townsville? That's my home city. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with a family, roommates, pets? Oh, look at Stretch having a stick. Tell me, what's it like to be a Acrylicbased? I don't know. I guess I can make my own past. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house of 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say. Let's do something that would be realistic. Let's go with the apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy, an old roommate of mine. Had to move in, and they just left. They left and just stuck me with him. Aw. Not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect of any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed, steals bits of my food when he thinks he's being really sneaky about it. But there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there's only two of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. Scared. Don't steal people's made food. You gotta steal from the crackers and cookies. No one will notice. And he infringes on my privacy at all times. You're complaining about your roommate an awful lot. If I close the drawer to my room, he'll just start screaming at and sometimes even attack the door until I open it. And then just walk away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. That's kind of weird. Which of course means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. Sometimes, like, almost he wants me to watch him. That's kind of weird. And at least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. Gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyway, sorry about the rant. I could go on for hours about this guy. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to talk about my roommate. I should have just been alone in his studio apartment. I mean, he's a cat. Yeah. Oh, okay. But he's a particularly horrible cat. And it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, his name is Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. Oh, I hear that. So what do you do for a living? I build problematic ads for a company no one's ever heard of. That is basically what I do. They're not problematic, but yeah. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I sort of do stuff like that. First year arts associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. I'm a midnight runner. Oh, I'd rather not say. I build let's do the arts and crafts on Etsy. I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I do commissions. Sometimes I'll just sort of find something on the street, fix it up with a quirky design, like give it something a mustache, or painting it to look like a bee. That sounds really cute. Oh, so you're an artist and you upcycle trash. That's cool, Acrylicbased. This is fun because I was just saying how I don't actually know myself, so I'm making my own past right now. I'm gonna be I don't want to be a negative Nelly. Aw, thanks. I really love what I do. Aw, thanks, Stella. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrow when I tell them what I do. But you know what? I love it. It might not be much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything. Crisp breeze passes over you. Oh, what's going on, Gretchen? Yeah, I might as well. She asked about me, I'll ask about her. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Street smarts and keen eye. Sorry about your parents. You live alone. I guess we're going to a funeral, so we can bring up this sort of thing. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry about your parents, Stella. Nothing gets past you, huh? Yeah, they're not around anymore. They died a few years back. But it's alright. I've done my morning. It's not well in it too much. I can relate. My mom died pretty recently. So I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Aw, thanks, Acrylicbased. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? Oh. I'm okay. Terrible. I was glad to see her go. I don't feel much about it. Rather not talk about it. I'm okay. Hanging in there. It's gonna be okay. It was a long time coming, so I wasn't surprised. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills were another story, though. Yeah, I can imagine how bad that must be. Just salt in the wounds at that point. Oh. Whoa. Stella immediately packs her bags and slings it over her shoulder. Skunk ape. Or deer. She seems tense, so we'll do the keen eye. I could just hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago. Now it's all quiet. You're right. Whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. And let's check this out. Uh-oh. Got Gretchen. You and Salve inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the brush. As you approach, a series of weak clunks call out from the nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh. Oh, what happened there? What the hell was that? Hold on. I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I guess it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either. So I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. Or whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. So we're gonna hunt this monster? This chicken killing monster? I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we've found something... Oh no, what have you gotten me into? Do we have to? We'll support her. Trust her. She does this for a living. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints towards the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulls you along by her leash. Uh-oh. I was kind of worried about Gretchen, because, you know, Gretchen's, like, chicken-sized. Oof. She had a fall. Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here. Tripped in here. I thought you were the hardest mountain girl. Good thing I was the one holding Gretchen. I'm gonna help her out. Are you okay? Haha, yeah. I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no. That poor thing. It must be one of Duke's. Oh Jesus. It's still alive. We'll investigate the chicken. We got an Edgy the Hedgy raid. Welcome, Edgy. How are you? Thank you for the raid. We are looking at some crazy chicken thing going on. Yay, Edgy. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Edgy. How was your stream? Hope you were doing a good stream. Hope it was a meowdy good stream. Let's put down good old shout out. Ooh, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Sounds very spooky. Spooky as this Pokemon that we're looking at. Chicken Pokemon. Yeah, welcome, welcome. We are playing more Scarlet Hollow. We are in a old coal town. Going to our aunt's funeral. And while we are here for the week, we decided to go into town. We met a girl and her pug who took us to the diner for coffee and a biscuit. We found out she tracks sort of legendary urban myth monsters and has a YouTube show about it. So we were looking for a skunk ape in the forest. We found an old chicken farmer who's had a few chickens missing over the last little while, and he's hunting a mountain lion, which he thinks is the cause of this. We went off on our own. We got to know each other a little better. Then we heard a noise, and we've run into this chicken. Ooh, GameCube Pokegame. That's fun. I hope it was a fun time. Hope you saw lots of Pokies. We have this odd chicken. You move towards Stella and get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Yeah, it's got a growth on it. It's kind of like that deer we saw. It had a weird growth on its head. Maybe there's deadly spores going on. Examine the growth. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut. The growth pulses beneath. Ooh. Keen eye. Using our keen eye power. Looking more closely at the growth, think you can see something squirming inside. Oh. Examine the head. Here we go. Poor little chickens' eyes look at you, glazed over, still rolling around their sockets with unfortunate life. Examine the wing. Oh. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached. That seems to be the least of the chicken's concern. Ooh. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. And she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could it be a tumor? Could it be something else? Either way, I don't think there's much we can do for her at this point. Geez, I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? Oh. Oh, what was your voice, Sam? Or Duke? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie! Oh, Birdie, what's long, darling? Good God. Did you all see what did this to her? We're on the same team. So I'm pretty sure we can hear them. Caught a glimpse of something earlier. I'll use our street smarts. We're on the same team. Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this. I promise. We're on a trail when we found her like this. Whoever this did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurt. Aw, poor Duke. Duke, do you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you son of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. You hear that, Stella? It ain't the sound of something peace-like. Where these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me to line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Oh, you gotta watch out for Gretchen. We're gonna die for Gretchen. Sorry, Duke. As you dive forward to scoop Gretchen into your arms, just before she manages to wiggle out of her harness. Oh. God damn it. Oh. Whoopsie doodles. You hear the body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature creeps back in. Gretchen? Acrylicbased? Duke? Are you alright? Yeah. I'm glad we're not dead. Just a little shaken, no. Just a little shaken up. Just a little shaken up. Same. Gretchen whines, and shakes in your arms. Gretchen, here. I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching her. Hey, Nanners. Thank you for the host and the hydration. After seeing forest spooks, it's good to stay hydrated. You never know. And yeah, hope you're having a great night, banana friend. Thank you, thank you. Duke? Are you okay? I don't think Duke's fine. I think he shot off his own face. Do I control this? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Duke. Holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we doing? What are we supposed to do? Also, I apologize for the swears. I don't usually swear in my streams, but, you know, they're light swears. We gotta go to the police. Let's just go home. We have to go after those things. We'll use our street smarts. Duke had a hunting accident by himself. No. That's us hiding what we did. We have to go after those things. Isn't this what you've been searching for? Those things out here. They are real. Should go after them. Yeah, you're right. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Really? There wasn't like an option. I mean, going to the police, but there wasn't an option to like, I don't know, deal with Duke better. I'll follow her. She knows the forest. You silently nod, and as your eyes meet Stella, this might be a bad idea, but it's yours and Stella's bad idea to make. Aw, isn't that sweet? You might be making a mistake, but it's your mistake. And Gretchen's. With my keen eye powers. Estella looks for a lead. You notice a faint trail of blood leading into the woods. Duke's shotgun blast must have triggered the creature, or tagged the creature, in their scuffle. I see the bloodstains. It looks like we have a trail. Estella, look at those bloodstains. I think we have a trail to follow. You're right. Duke may have tagged one of them before he... Let's go before the trail is cold. Poor Duke. I wonder if I could have saved him. Oh my. There's more than one of them. As you and Stella push through the woods, and an earthy sound once again surrounds you. Stella? There's a clearing up ahead. Am I? There's a lot of them. Stella stops in her tracks, a few feet ahead of you. Maybe they're not bad. I mean, Duke kind of shot his own face off. I mean, they didn't really kill him. I mean, they did do weird things to chickens, though. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh. 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 Okay. Um, the shrieks pull back into a steady whisper as you and Stella stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. It's like, oh, it's like a mass graveyard. A sinking realization pulls at your guts. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Or had them. Ooh. Um. Let's get out of here. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. The footage doesn't matter anymore. Let's just get the hell away from this nest. Agreed. Run away. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so do the unearthly hollowers and whisperers of the nests. In the highest branches of the trees, down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with you, with your all-out sprint. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. Sounds like they stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel a buzz in your pocket. So yeah, we kind of left Duke there. But since there was more than one of the creatures, I think if we had helped Duke kill one of them, Gretchen would have still got, and they would have been aggressive towards us because we killed one of them, maybe? I don't really know yet. Oh, we got some text messages. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Yikes, Tabitha has been blowing up the phone. I think Tabitha would be so needy. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Yourself. Um, I'll call her. Why not? Try to call Tabitha, but go straight to voicemail. I'll text her that I'm okay. Text Tabitha back. Let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. You probably don't have any, service out here, but I guess our phone worked. Who knows? Um, Yikes, Tabitha has been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police. Yeah, that makes sense. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain in, Asagina Trail. Hmm? Duke is dead, Earl. Burr, burr, burr. Shotgun happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Gotta hurry. Burr, 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 burr. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay. But hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. No. There's monsters like just a little ways. You get in the car and you move away. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives on scene. Out of it walks two officers, Sheriff Hugby and friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man, wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. Hey, he looks pretty serious. See, right here, thing jumped out of the woods, and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could be a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. A whole bunch of naked maniacs. Wherever the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're going to have to confiscate that camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. My street smart and my keen eye. Stella fiddles with the camera. You notice her pop out the memory card, slide it up her sleeve. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Acrylicbased. She came into town today for the funeral. Acrylicbased, as in... Tabitha's cousin, yep. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. Well, we'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't, never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. Well, most of him. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are the Deputy Dirkson's bowling night. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Haha, sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, Gretchen. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. IP Freely. Fox Mulder. Acrylicbased. Sure. You're in town for the funeral, good. Don't you go leaving before then, I imagine. We'll need to ask you a few questions about the evening. About everything you've seen tonight. Sorry. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. You all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen. Or Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. They seem to be a little based about everything. Can't say I'm surprised. Why did I ever agree to go in the woods with you? Aw. How are you holding up? How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great. I'm more worried about you. Aw. Can't believe they just implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage. Even after we found that nest. It's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. Gotta find out more about these things. We can get clearer footage. Better yet, trap one of them. There's no way they can blame you for what happened. That does not seem like a great idea. The library doesn't open up for a while. But I've read every book on cryptids they have. Never came across anything like that. Or like this. And there is someone in town who might have some useful information. The place isn't far. We should head over before it gets any later. It seems like a busy night. You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this. I'm out. I should check in on Tabitha. Let's do it. Let's keep positive. Let's do it. Awesome. Let's go. The general store. This must be where Stella's friend Kanika lives. Hope she's still awake. Ooh. Keen eye. Out of the corner of your eyes, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. I'll use my street smarts. Finally get Stella's attention. Tap Stella on the shoulder and subtly direct her gaze to the shadows. Acrylicbased. Jesus. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. Middle-aged woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back, and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that. Some people just can't be helped. Second, I do a little cough. Alright, back. Sorry. There's a lot of talking. Talking in a visual novel. Imagine that. What brings you out here so late? And who is this with? Or who is this? Hi, Miss, Forsyth. This is Acrylicbased. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put water on for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. A fun place. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Acrylicbased. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perlaine is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Offer Sybil some boiled peanuts? Who is that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. Okay. You know my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometimes. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Perlaine is a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful, bless her heart. I never met Perlaine. I think we're going off topic. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. Ah, that's fair, child. This seems like the right thing to do. We need your help. Yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about the weird stuff, right? Unexplained stuff. I'm not sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches, but I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of explainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord! Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had the brighter gifts for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her memory card as she swiped from the camera and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Cops are gonna be mad, smooth. I'm gonna say smooth. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they had accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Uh-huh. Oh. Where was this? A Up in the mountains, to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. Oh, I hear tea. I see. Is there any way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should be still awake. She can lend us hers. Better come with us, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Offer her boiled peanuts. I'm helping Stella with a video and something terrible happened. I was helping Stella film a video in the woods and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin. Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and our friends have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. You got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know, I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? I'm sorry either you had to see this, but Acrylicbased and I have no idea how to make heads or tails out of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really. I'm okay. I don't want to be a jerk about it. And remain silent. You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau. But Earl and Deputy Frank didn't seem too much in a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have to do something far more serious. Before I can talk. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. I didn't like Duke anyway. I agree, those things are still out there. And as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true. But not for the reasons you think. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen. Sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whoever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Acrylicbased with this taily po crap. Man just died. Have some respect. Kaniki, sweetie, let your mom talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite their grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. See one is a curse by fate. To see many in one place is... Sibling holds their breath in silence. Jesus, Mom. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. Can't rule that out. Not for what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. Saw that nest? What were those growths? Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke? I saw something living in that chicken. Nika has a point, Stella. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna use our keen eye. I saw something squirming around in that chicken. Maybe some sort of parrot. Sorry. Parrot. I know the word. Parasitic? It's like a parasite. Larval stage. Part of their life cycle. I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. Sure, there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Sybil's like, yeah. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late. I should let Acrylicbased get some rest. I ran her ragged today. With all that hiking and running around through the woods in terror. I can keep going. I'm wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. It's nice meeting you, though. Thank God. This is a miserable night. I'm tired as shit. No, I can keep going. I'm still wired from everything that's happened. Yeah, you don't want to leave the party. You want to see what happens. Okay. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums and see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go home now. Try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea. Go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. See you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Acrylicbased. We met some new people. It's excellent iced or warm. Though with the night getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay tonight if you want. Yeah. Thanks, I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha. Terrified of being alone tonight. Oh yeah, a sleepover. Nah. Need some time alone. I don't know. I think we're having a good time. Scared stuff. Thanks, I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Thanks for the offer. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Yeah, no kidding. I can't say it. I was looking forward to it myself. Plus, it's a walk in the woods to get to the mansion. We can phone Tabitha. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. Well, it's certainly smaller than his counterpart at the estate is far better cared for. Make yourself at home. Let's learn about who's that guy outside of Sybil's. Seemed creepy. Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? I've never been snuck up on like that before. Wayne? I haven't really gotten to know that guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. What do you make of all of this? What do you make of all of this? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures out there, and Duke is dead. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens. That's... couldn't hurt to poke around town. I don't know what to think. Couldn't hurt to poke around town. I have the time. Agreed. Might as well do things while we wait for the funeral to happen. You didn't have to do all this. Right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad to have the guest room is finally getting some use. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Alright, I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna pass out. Get some rest, Acrylicbased. I'll see you in the morning. Bye, Gretchen. Bye, Stella. From the comforts of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments for now. You're safe, and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, make them seem like nothing but a bad dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down, can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Ooh. Are we done? I think that's the end of day 1. So you can see how there's a lot of branching paths. Like, we could have gone back to Tabitha's. We could even just not gone to town, I think. Like, there was that mysterious wing in the old manor. We could have helped Duke at the expense of Gretchen. Oh? Oh yeah, this is her, Stella's other friend, I think. She had a second friend who was, like, hiding in their home. They don't leave. Kind of sucks about Duke. Ooh. Is that an alpaca? Got spooky pumpkins. Oh, yeah. The mining town, so there's mines. Okay. Yeah, we didn't really explore the mansion. Scarlet Hollow. I might do that on my own, but I think we'll continue this whenever I have the next episode. This is the end of episode 1. You can back the game on Kickstarter and get a discounted key for the rest of the game. through the month of October. I don't know if it's still valid. We'll put the link in chat if anyone's still hanging out. At least check out the info on it. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, you hear all the talented people who've worked really hard on this game. Got a font person. Ditchling voices. That's fun. Yay, thank you. All these wonderful people. Oh, there's even more thanks. Thank you, testers. And yeah, we'll save. How do I save? Uh-huh. Interesting. I have a load. Did I just mess it up? Anyways, I'll think about that later. But yeah. Yeah, this is Scarlet Hollow, episode 1, Monday. And yeah. Yeah, that's spookies. I imagine it's gonna get spookier. I believe the next episode should come out next year sometime. I think the full game is slated for 2022. Like all the episodes and all that. But yeah, you can buy them for discount on the Kickstarter right now from what it looks like. And I imagine they'll be released on Steam at some point. Fun stuff. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Thank you all for putting up with my spotty reading and inconsistent voice acting. It's good practice. I know I'm much better at reading on stream than I was before, and doing voices too. It's all good. Every stream you get a little better. But yeah, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the chatters. Thank you, chatters. I want to thank the lurkers. You love the lurkers. Of course, the VOD watchers from the future. I hope the future is bright.